Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 16th going to the 22nd of January. So let's jump straight into it and see what's going on for you guys. I hope you had an amazing new year. All right, for Virgo, please. Okay. All right, energy, please, for Virgo for the week. Yeah, oh, I almost bit my tongue when I said that. I'm getting an energy here, Virgo, like where you are right now, stay there. I don't know why I'm saying this. I do see a lot is shifting, but I feel like you're going to get some good results from this, or something really good is going to happen where you are currently. So don't give up on something. You're almost there. That's what it feels like. This could be job, it could be relationship, it could be anything. But it's just like saying here, stay there, stay there. Whatever they mean by that. Let me see why. Can you clarify this? Interesting. All right, what are the blockages for the week? Okay. Lovely. Okay. A lot's going on here this week, so let's think about it. I think the work that you're putting into certain things in your life, because I'm seeing you doing it, one of your first cards of the tarot deck is the Seven of Pentacles here, which is about putting a lot of hard work and energy into something. And yeah, it's tiresome. As you can see, he's pretty exhausted here, just looking at what he has built for himself. Like, what next? What do I do? Sometimes it is just a matter of like keeping to what it is that you're doing. It's very Capricorn energy, very Saturn energy, so it's kind of sticking to the mundane of things, like routines and consistency. I always say consistency is really key. So I feel like you are cultivating something. Results will come from this. The Seven of Pentacles is working towards the 10, right? So like you're waiting for the next bit of results. And I actually see that you're going to meet some people here who are going to give you that. This could be in terms of finances. This could be in terms of, okay, 7 and a 3, of course, go to the 10 of Pentacles, which is what you're working towards. So this looks good. You could be getting some advice. So if you feel like you don't know what to do, don't rush anything. Don't give up on anything, especially if you feel stuck. Because 7 of Pentacles, you've put the work in, as I've been saying, but you're waiting for it to harvest. You're kind of like, when is this going to happen? Or you feel like something's missing or something's not right and you're wanting to change something. I see a new beginning is coming, and I want to talk about that. So you guys could end up be working on two things, or you could have a lot going on. This could be hobbies or anything outside of that. I am seeing a new beginning outside of this work that you seem to be doing. Could be internal work, could be external work. But it kind of feels like something to do with community is coming through, because to clarify, community, it was the 3 of Pentacles. It's going to give you the last final touches of something. So someone or some people who are very important towards your journey are going to give you some advice, going to help you with some foundation of something here so that you can get that result, so you can get that last thing that you need. So I see some people helping you this week. So if you're feeling stuck and you've put a lot and you're very tired, someone seems to be coming through and is like, oh, you should do this, or let me help you with this, because they have more energy to do it, is what I'm feeling. More wisdom, more they have more something. Whatever it is that you're missing, this person seems to have it. So some of you guys could be collaborating with somebody. Okay, so this is going to be good for you, stability or financially wise. It looks good, especially if it's a project. Outside of that, I'm almost seeing like a new beginning. This could be just a new motivation coming through. Ace of Wands, new passion coming through. This could be a new idea, movement. It could be some moving involved. whatever it is giving you this Nine of Cups. So it's giving you some very personal satisfaction. You're going to be very proud of yourself, Virgo. I see that you're grasping an opportunity here. If it's not an actual opportunity coming to you, then you're like, oh my God, I'm going to start this. Like, I'm just going to do this. It could be a hobby. This is wand energy, it's fire energy, so it's a lot to do with action taking. It could be exercise. It could be something you're very passionate about, okay? You could be linking two things together even as well. Like some of you are creating a bridge for two things that you're doing. Or it could just be something that you're doing in terms of work, that you're bridging something together, combining two things. That would be very good for you. What you're doing is very unique, Virgo, in terms of your work or in terms of how you're living your life. You'll be very proud of this. A lot of messages coming through. Sorry. Your blockage for the week has something to do with someone. This could be an Aries. This doesn't have to be. We have the Emperor coming through. All right. This can also resonate within ourselves. So I'm going to give you two interpretations of this energy. We do have a Tower card here as well, which I'll pick up on. Page of Wands. As a blockage, sometimes it can be some criticism coming through that might be some very difficult to handle here. And maybe that's what they're trying to say is like, maybe if someone's giving you some advice, make sure the Emperor isn't your ego, because the Tower can very much be an ego death coming in. Maybe you're very used to doing things alone, so you might not want to accept the help of other people. But there could be people coming in wanting to help who do fill in a gap here for you. And it might be some like hostility is what I'm hearing. If it's not that, there could be, I'm going to clarify this Page of Wands. What is announcement? What is this? Judgment. Or whatever it is. It doesn't seem too bad. It feels like it's a truth. It's someone's truth, but it's creating a tower here. Maybe it's someone admitting a fault. Maybe it's someone here who may have created a tower in your life. And is now owning up to it. A mask is being lifted, whether the mask is just ego and hiding behind a certain persona or a certain, way of being. Something is going to come through, and the announcement is judgment. It's clarity. A truth is coming through, and it is causing a major shift in your life. Could be from a romantic interest with the Emperor. Could be a father figure here. Can I just clarify the Tower, please? Six of Wands. So it feels good. Like it feels good, which is interesting, but it's a big shift for you. So maybe this is like an opportunity coming in, like, hey, Virgo, like, I like your work, or I like what you're doing. Maybe we can do this to it or do that to it. And it kind of like blows up big, like something really good is happening from this, but it's a major shift for you. It's very different. Maybe that's why this is coming up as a blockage here, is because there might be some like, I don't know if this is me. Ooh, Virgo, that's true. Do you know why? Because the Six of Wands, when the Six of Wands came out, of course, this is like victory over, some hardships and difficult times, like winning a conflict. We do have the conflict card on the bottom of the deck, the Five of Wands, so that's nice. It may be a conflicting period for you, but I do believe this is like self-discovery. Someone sees potential in you, someone sees who you can become, or what you are capable of doing that maybe you didn't see within yourself, or like you kind of didn't know how to do, or whatever this is. I see you getting some major help here. It's very interesting. Chaos and conflict did come through. You're going through a major internal shift on your identity, by the way, Virgo. This is big. Whenever this card comes through, I always see it as that, like you're removing your external barrier. Like maybe the barrier you had up against certain people. Now you're letting more people come in and help you. Virgo, if this is in terms of love, it could definitely be. It's like you're allowing people to kind of come in a little bit, give you some advice a little bit. No longer being so alone or like, I'm doing it by myself, which is completely fine to have. But you're accepting a little bit more of help from other people because you're understanding that you're changing and that these people know something about who you're becoming. And sometimes this like black and white thinking is what that zebra energy is like. It's like conditioning. You're finding out your true colors. And I didn't notice before, but this beautiful like yellow energy coming through there actually represents your solar plexus chakra. So this is opening for you. And I believe that this is your ability to do things, your will power to do things. So you're gaining confidence. And Six of Wands, by the way, is gaining recognition, attention. You could have a following. It could be leading people. But you have to start off and work your way up to the top first. You have to allow yourself to be led, to know how to lead sometimes. So you guys are stepping up into a role. By the way, notice the similarity of the giraffe energy. You're meeting people who see potential in you because they see themselves in you, right? With this giraffe energy. So they're here to teach you something. They serve a purpose in your life. So whatever information you're getting here is some communication, is some clarity here coming through that is going to create a major shift. And maybe this mask, this ego death is actually like imposter syndrome, hiding behind something. You guys, some of you are going to be like big, you know, if it's in terms of your career, if it's in terms of where your life is going, it's going to be a good life. It's going to be big. But in order to do that, we have to go, okay, wait, like taking that mask off, taking off that like zebra print, no longer being that old person, you're becoming something new. But you felt this shift for a while. It's just the last little bits left before you can really feel proud about who you're becoming. You then have a thinker energy coming through, which is, you know, usually a card of like giving up. So there might be some like feelings of like, should I just give up? Should I just do something different? The thinker energy is, of course, you're really thinking at this time. What a Virgo, huh? Like you're analyzing a situation and the foundations of it. But I'm going to clarify this card for Virgo, please. The Two of Swords, yeah, a major decision to make. Five of Wands. One more. Two of Pentacles. Whatever this is that you have to do, or will be asked to do, may cause you to have to put a lot more work in, or again, do two things. Trying to balance something, multitasking maybe even as well, or it's like, it's a long road ahead, like it requires work. So the Two of Swords here is, of course, making a decision. On one side of this, you have that kind of chaos and conflict. This could be internal chaos and conflict. This Five of Wands energy is usually just, you know, it's things that don't really hold much significance, but it's constantly going round and round. So if this is internal thoughts, I feel like you're going to be called to do something that you deep down maybe really want to do. Maybe something you've even questioned whether you wanted to do once before, but rejected yourself from that. It's coming back around again. So the Five of Wands could be this conflict of like whether or not to do it, or it does keep coming up here. So whether you want to be stuck in this conflicting energy, or whether you just want to go ahead and actually just take the leap of faith and do this. It does require effort though, with the Two of Pentacles. It also requires you not only to balance these two things, so it could be two jobs, two sources of income, it could be, you know, just stability in general. You're also having to manage your emotions on top of that. Like it does require hard work, but it's nothing that you're not capable of doing. You're totally capable for this. So this decision is a hard one for you to make, because I feel like you know that I kind of have to do this, because if I don't do it, I'm always going to question it. I'm always going to be in conflict with myself about whether that was the right decision to make or not. It's Ace of Wands. It could be to do with moving. It could be a new beginning here. It could be in terms of a connection with somebody here. If it's love, it could very well be, again, a collaboration with somebody here. Could be to do with a contract here. It could be, moving homes. It could be with the wild card here, new beginning. And the 10 of Cups, it's a new thing. And it does require a lot of work, but totally capable of it. In fact, I feel like it's kind of like destined for this to be completely fine because of the way that you deal with things, but I think you're not trusting your judgment here. I think you're going to be pushed outside your comfort zone, but this doesn't feel bad at all. Like, it feels, again, challenging, but I think this is who you're becoming now. You're becoming someone different. Your identity is changing. How you see yourself, how you approach the world, how the world approaches you is changing. Like, for some of you on a very big scale. Yeah, we have watch and wait coming through for you guys. We have 5 and a 3, which goes to an 8, which is all about karma. Okay, so like consequences. So like the action that we're taking comes back around. So the decisions that you're making will pay off. If it's good, if it's got good intentions, it's going to pay off for you. All right, Virgos, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I hope this helped for some of you. Personal readings are out, and they're new ones. The website is new. There's new services. There's a lot more being offered at this time. I've changed a lot of things, so if you want to check that out, completely feel free to. I'll link that down below. But if not, completely okay. I will see you guys next time, okay? I'm sending you my love. I wish you all the best.